I've been trying to find a clutch lever that I really like, and I have gone with the stock, and that one is absolutely nothing wrong with, except that I really like to have a 2-finger lever. So then I tried with a 2-finger lever, and I opted for one that is foldable. And this one had a good feel, but occasionally I could, if I went into some brake bumps or something, and I had my fingers here, I could make it fold, and that wasn't too good, because then I had to fold it back, and that took focus off the riding. So then I went with another one, and it's the one that I'm currently using now. This is a 2-finger clutch lever, and that one is actually really nice, except for when I'm riding longer times, longer races like the last race. I got arm pump because it is extremely short, this lever, and it's quite hard to pull it after some time. But I also tried with this leverage thingy that made it very, very, very easy to pull. That was really good, but I felt that I couldn't really get it to have the feel that I wanted to have, and so then I tried without the leverage thingy here, and the feel was actually better for the clutch itself, but as I said, it got too hard to pull. So I got arm pump when I was riding longer times or used the clutch a lot. So it's time for me now to try something new. So let's see what that is. This time I decided to try a hydraulic clutch lever, and this is a kit, and it's called Fire U. And this one is adjustable in 6 different states here. You just flip the switch and it will go more in closer to the handlebar if you wish to do that. It came with some kind of switch mounted here, and I guess it is for some kind of brake light or something if you use a rear brake on the handlebar, or if it is for I don't know exactly what, but I'm not gonna use it, so I removed it since I don't need it. Came with the hose and the other cylinder and drain plug or whatever it could be called, and it also came with some additional thing here for this part, I guess, if you want to change for different, but this is what I will need for installing it on this bike. I hope it will fit and I hope it will work, because I don't really know. So let's start with removing the old clutch. Hello. There we go. To make it easier for myself, I will just remove the number plates. Hello. There we go. I don't want to take off the pipe actually, because it's a little bit bent here, so there is some pressure on the bolts and it will be a little bit difficult to get it back in place, I guess, but it isn't very easy to do the installation of the hydraulic clutch if I don't, so I'll have to do that. Okay, let's see if I can get it off without taking the silencer off. Oop. Okay, looks like it's coming. So now is actually a good time to do some extra cleaning where I usually don't reach very easily when the pipe is on. Okay, it's time to see if I can remove the old clutch cable, and I believe I will just loosen it here and take it out this way up. Hopefully that will work. comes. Now I have removed all the parts from the old clutch lever and cleaned a little bit. So it's time to install the new hydraulic clutch. And as for most parts you buy from China, there is no manual instructions, so I really don't know what the correct procedure to do the installation of this one is. And I think I have a guess at least. So my guess is that I just lead the clutch, the hose down here, connect it to the cylinder, and then I will connect the cylinder to the clutch arm here, and then connect the cylinder to the engine mount here, and then the next mount, and then I feed it up as it shall be. And I got the hose up here, then I connect it to the master cylinder, and then I install the clutch handle to the handlebar, and then I will fill with the brake fluid, and I will bleed it, and I will cross my fingers and hope that it will work. For those of you that have been following me for a while, you know that I had an issue with some dirt water and dirt coming out from this space where there used to be an oil pump. And I found out that there was some kind of hole in the engine case here. And then I covered that one with some silicone, and now, since I don't have the pipe on, I can actually see what it looks like, because I never removed the pipe. So here it is something from the manufacturing side. It must have been when the oil pump wasn't used. I guess it's something, some lid or something fell off. I fixed it with some silicone, so now there is nothing going in there. So now I've installed the lower cylinder here, connected the clutch arm, and let the hose up to here. Okay, I installed it now, and I think I got the hose in a decent route because it's not straining or anything. Everything moving freely, I believe. So it's time for some fluid. For this bike I am using Brembo .4 premium brake fluid. So I guess that should be pretty okay. So now I'm ready, finished with the installation, but unfortunately I have to declare it a failure because it's leaking both where you connect the hose to the master cylinder and the same at the other end of the other cylinder, and of course that is not working, so it's a failure. I have to find my other clutch levers and get it back on. So this is it. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. Bye bye.